Let us now discuss about operating the freshwater generator on steam. Especially in motor ships, the freshwater generator are always provided with steam heating lines so that the freshwater generator can generate drinking water when it is at anchor for a long time. But most of the engineers confuse themselves and don't operate the freshwater generator with steam. This is the simplified line diagram for a freshwater generator with jacket heating line and the steam heating line. Let me explain in brief about the line diagram. This is the freshwater generator's heater or evaporator section, where the main heat exchange between the feed seawater and the heating water takes place. We have the jacket cooling water inlet with the valve isolation over here, and this is the inlet to the freshwater generator. You can see the temperature of the heating water with this thermometer, and after heating, the heating water outlet, that is the jacket cooling water outlet, comes out through this and then goes out through the isolation valve to the diesel engine cooling circuit. Now, there is a vent provided over here and a thermometer so that you can look the temperature difference between the jacket cooling water inlet and outlet. Let's go to the steam circuit. There is a main steam isolation valve for the freshwater generator, and before that there is a 7-bar steam inlet to the freshwater generator circuit. There is a small drain provided in this line so that before opening this valve, certain amount of condensate is drained so that there is no steam hammering. There is a pressure gauge on the main line to check the pressure of the steam, and then there is a steam injector which is similar to the ejector. Through the steam injector, the steam passes through the steam isolation valve and connects to the jacket water inlet line. When steam is in operation, this valve must be open and this valve shut. Similarly, the return line of the condensate comes out like this, and the jacket water out should be shut and this valve must be open. The return condensate connects to the throat of the ejector. This has a relief valve in the line so that when the valve or some steam pressure exceeds the design value, the relief valve will lift and let out the steam and water to the safe place. There is also a line which goes to the header tank where the condensate, excess condensate in fact, gets into the line and fills up the header tank. And if the pressure in the line exceeds the head of this water, the water starts to fill up this tank and overflows to the hot well. There is also one more line for filling up or priming the steam line, which is freshwater inlet from the hydrophore of the ship system. Now let's see how the steam system works. When the steam is put in operation for freshwater generator, the jacket water inlet and outlet valve must be shut. These two valves must be completely shut. It is always advisable to keep the drain valve open and drain the complete old water completely and then shut the drain. Now, open this valve and fill the entire circuit with clean fresh water from the hydrophore system. Ensure these both valves are open, these two valves are shut. Open this vent cock to purge out any air in the line. Now, this system is full of fresh water. Shut this valve, open the condensate outlet and open the drain. Ensure there is no more water in the line and crack open the main steam valve. Slowly increase the pressure to the design value, and this steam entering the steam injector drives this fresh water which is inside the circuit. It is not the steam which is going and hitting the plates directly. Please understand, it is not the steam which is directly heating the plates. The steam is just used to heat the fresh water in the circuit. Also, you can verify whether the steam is going inside the heater or fresh water. If it is fresh water, even though you use steam, the temperature will be 80 degrees to 90 degrees at this place. If steam enters here, the temperature will be 100 and above, which is greater than 100 degrees Celsius. So, even though you operate with steam, the temperature is always 80 to 90, which means there is always fresh water filled in the circuit, and it is the steam which propels the fresh water to circulate heat and circulate heat and circulate over here. And if there is any excess water in the system due to steam condensation, this water goes out through this line and fills up the header tank. This header tank's location is particularly placed in a designed height so that the relief valve does not lift. The head of water acting on this line determines the system pressure. Let's say due to the excess steam condensation, the system pressure increases a bit. This water, which means the excess water, gets inside this line, travels up and fills the header tank. And once the header tank starts to overflow, it goes to the hot well. Thus, the main point over here is, it is the steam which drives the fresh water inside